Hey everybody, welcome to Dragonsphere. Alright, it's basically a point and click adventure. I messed with it a little bit, but not really actually played it too much. Hang on one second. I'm gonna go ahead and run the intro so you guys can get a vague idea of what the hell is going on. The intro actually doesn't really do a good job of explaining things nearly as well as like the manual and the text you pick up when you first start running around and shit. So here's the gist of it. The Dragon Spear is actually a warning indicator for a spell, which you'll see implemented in this intro. So let's get into this. Oh, by the way, the intro is not fully voiced. It's like the only thing in the entire game that isn't. Don't ask me why the hell they chose to do things like this. What the fuck ever. Let's go. Taking advantage of extra memory. Woohoo. Been a minute since I've seen that logo. Aren't those riding lizards from like Star Wars? Dewbacks, I think they called them. Well, I hope like fuck your spells are ready, pal. The funny thing is, they send the crunchy ass wizard down there to do shit. Watch carefully. And they sit up here and fucking watch. Why do they even go along with him? There's the wizard's tower. Did he just piss off his tower or what? I mean, if I was a dark wizard, that's what I would do. Fuck all you peons below me. Literally, that's what they're called, peons. So, you know. Okay, quit jerking off and cast your spell. Got Emperor Palpatine here jumping off. But all we know about him is he's an evil wizard. We don't exactly know what he did. He lies. Okay. My son, I'm sorry to leave you. That's okay, I get all your shit in this kingdom too. And all the bitches. I can face the sorcerer alone. Fuck that shit. Just kind of hucks everything off to the fucking side. Like, whatever. Now bring on the bitches. Oh, there we go. Alright, guys. From the end of the Doom 3 playthrough, we got a comment from some guy. Man, you get television pretty bad. Not always. Besides, in this game, there's a lot of these fuckers that like to teleport in. I looked over the video and shit, and I didn't see anybody really actually coming in. Not a bad ending. Yeah, I liked it for like a FPS. It was a decent ending, decent enough. Is it just me, or does the BFG seem more badass in Doom 2 than in Doom 3? Yeah, it also didn't do a whole bunch of damage to you close range. You know, like the Doom 3 one did. Okay. Yeah, it basically the difficulty level, apparently, from what I'm given to understand, only goes towards the UI. And some of the puzzle difficulties, but fuck that shit. I've literally never played through this before. I've played... Basically, I've gotten out of town. That was as far as it got.
The Dragonsphere stirs, my lord, and more powerfully than before.
Let me sleep. We'll destroy the sorcerer another day.
Let me sleep. We'll destroy the sorcerer another day.
Husband, you gave orders that you were to be awakened as soon as the Dragonsphere showed signs of cracking. Time is short. You said so yourself.
Nag, 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 nag. So I call the headsman. I need another wife. Very well. Await me in the council chamber. Actually, await me in the execution chamber, bitch.
Very well. Await me in the council chamber.
As you wish, my lord. Your mother and I await your pleasure.
You'll just have to air dry. And have the valet executed too. Hey, I'm the fucking king, man. You're dressed in your traveling clothes. What was it you meant to do next? Okay, look. Fondly you leaf through the pages, skimming well-remembered verses like, "How do I love thee, let me count the ways," and "Soft what light through yonder window breaks." You think then of Fiona, your wife, and a tear comes to your eye as you realize you're married to that fucking Harridan, and it would probably be against the law to have her beheaded. I'm sorry. And a tear comes to your eye as you close the book. Suppose you never see her again. Yay! Okay. Sorry, dark humor. Okay, your desperate curiosity finally overcomes your natural respect for other people's property. Leafing through quickly, you find that the first book is from 20 years ago when the sorcerer was first challenged. The other is very recent. A message in the first book catches your eye. It says, "My husband-to-be, the prince, has ridden off with his father and Nerd Tom, the wizard. They are going to face the sorcerer Sanwei to try to imprison or destroy him forever. I fear for the prince. Will I be a widow before I'm even married?" Well, you're not a fucking widow if you're not married. You have no idea she was worried back then. Of course, at 13, you're not always aware of everything going on around you. You switch to the second book and spy another interesting entry. 20 years later, and the sorcerer's curse is nigh. My husband, now the king, is in mortal danger. Nerd Tom cannot defeat Sanwei. There is no other to help, but we cannot just sit and wait for the sorcerer to strike. I feel so helpless. With a heavy heart, you close the diaries and return them to their place on the shelf. For Fiona's sake, you must defeat the sorcerer. You must. Are we gonna say, fuck this place, take all the treasury, and blow this pop-ass town? Good luck, everyone! No. Okay, well, go. Okay, talk to the maid. God, it's a Viking-looking...
Well done, maiden. Keep up the good work.
You flatter a simple scullery maid with your attentions, my lord.
Yeah. We all know what the hell is going on with that one right there. Eating food, even food that's been on the ground, has never bothered you. What the fuck? You don't have time for a formal meal, so you grab the bone. I figured the bone would be useful for like a dog or something. Pixel hunt. Oh, there it is. With a muffled oath at someone's carelessness, you take the goblet and store it in your traveling pack, lest someone overlook it and throw it in the servant's tub. Now we're going to go to the throne room. And there's the Dragonsphere.
Sorry, brother. I was just thinking, and this was a convenient place to sit.
Gee, I wonder if he couldn't possibly be some kind of evil dude who's plotting to take over the throne. Nah, couldn't possibly be. Actually, I don't have any idea, but, you know, he's got that fucking Scar kind of look, you know, if you've ever seen The Lion King. Or basically any of the skeevy-ass uncles or brothers or whatever who try to, usurp the thrones, in all the various movies and cartoons and whatnot that have been done over the years. When I am dead, you may sit there, not before. Nah.
Think nothing of it, brother.
Yeah, you ain't ever sitting there anyway, bitch.
Then perhaps I'll sit there whenever I want. After all, the throne will someday be mine, Kalash.
Yep, he's evil.
If I do not defeat the sorcerer, it might.
True. Or perhaps you'll end up in the dungeon one of these days. You know how it is.
Someone get my headsman. They're lucky I'm not the fucking king. Whoever made axes for the kingdom would be fucking rich by the time I got done. Axes and chopping blocks.
Yes. Peace be with you, McMorn.
And with you be peace.
Yeah, fuck that guy. The spirit feels much like crystal, but it is not a physical thing. It is a spell spirit created by Nerd Tom. I'm just gonna call him Nerd Tom for now because it's funnier. It is cold and hard to the touch, and you can feel the roughness where the cracks have begun to spread across the surface. Oh, like his wife. Oh. The small spear rests quietly on its stand where Nerd Tom placed it 20 years ago. It is a warning, an alarm of sorts, whose integrity mimics that of the spell's shield spell holding Soundwave prisoner. Its occupant, a small dragon homunculus, mimics the state of the sorcerer himself. It is the cracks in the spear and the stirrings of the dragon that have warned you that Soundwave is breaking free from his long captivity. Okay, so we've looked at the fucking spear. Okay, so we are in here. Where the fuck is everyone else? Look. Your father's collection of rare volumes includes several apocryphal histories, some fairy fiction, and a 6-volume set of The Decadent Empire, a fictional history that your father forbid you to read when you were young. Now perhaps you can see what all the fuss was about. There we go. You try to remove Volume 1 from the shelf, but it appears to be stuck to Volume 2. Whoa, the entire set leans outward and you hear a faint rumbling noise coming from the east wall. Those aren't books at all. They're a secret switch of some kind. Eureka! Somehow your brain was telling you that there was a secret door behind a tapestry somewhere, and it turns out to be true. This tapestry of all the ones in the castle is on glides instead of being fastened to the wall. Now you know why. The door is locked tighter than a drum. With no handle and no locking mechanism in evidence, you can't see any possible way to get it open. No wonder your father never revealed the secret of the door to you. Okay. Now this game does autosave, but we're gonna be doing our own little manual saves just in case.
you've seen the Dragonsphere.
I pray you're not still resolved to go alone.
I'm not exactly seeing a ton of people to take the fuck with me.
I am.
Tirnoch Bronway is deadly, my lord. Why not wait safely here? Hide from the sorcerer, or at least meet him on your own ground.
If we wait, Sanwi will only become more powerful as he recovers from the spell of imprisonment. I must go to his tower before he wakes fully.
Will you not reconsider and take the army, my lord? I beg you.
Nay, even weakened, the sorcerer has powerful spells that could destroy an army once he knew they were coming. One man, traveling alone, is anonymous. This is my responsibility and the legacy of my father. I will face the sorcerer alone.
All balls, no brains.
He is headstrong, like his father. Let us gift him and wish him Godspeed.
Thank you.
I have for you a sword of magical sharpness. May you use it to strike Sanwi's head from his shoulders.
Okay, Sanwi, whatever.
Although it is said that no sword may harm Sanwei, perhaps it will have other uses. And I have for you a small shielding spell, like the one that surrounds Sanwei's tower. Hurl this sphere at an enemy to imprison him within a field of magic.
These were my father's, were they not?
That's right. And they never failed him. May they never fail you. Goodbye, my son.
Good luck, husband. Please be careful.
You lift the sword, feeling its comforting heft, before attaching it to your belt. As an afterthought, you flip your cloak over the scabbard, since seeing the king armed as if for battle might alarm some people. The shimmering gray spear feels warm to your touch as you secrete it in your traveler's pouch, easily accessible for quick use. Okay. So what the fuck is the point to going in here? Nope. Alright, whatever. Might just... out of curiosity. $14 out of 250 possible points. Okay, it gives you the ranks of Dog's Body. Awesome. They're not noticing the king just walking out the fucking castle? I mean, you know.
Greetings, guardsmen. What traveler's news is there?
The fairy is here as an ambassador. He's giddy and childish. The Soptus Ecliptus is here to trade. He speaks of their caliph as if he were as powerful as you, your majesty. The Slathan is roaming. He made some rude comments about my scar, so I have my eye on him. One false move, and...
So your butt hurts, so you're gonna murder the guy for running his mouth. Yeah. Call the headsman.
Aye, guard.
Dumbass. Okay.
Greetings, man of Soptus Ecliptus. What is your name?
My name is Tilshamet, the Traveler. I come from desert far a message to bring to thee. Our kingdoms too have enjoyed prosperity large. We are friends great. But never have you visited our Caliph.
How can a man alone cross the desert?
There are friends of the Soptus living in the desert. With friends, any man can cross the desert great.
Why suggest this now? You have...
Well said. Time is now, for our shamans have discovered portents large concerning you. Mysteries many our shamans can untangle. Caliph also desires visit.
Perhaps I could come later, after I have dealt with the sorcerer.
Pecadoli micratum, epcali abrastum, as my people say. This means, if you don't prepare, then you will be late. Understand? Quest important you may have, but time is now to prepare with visit. I tell you extra secret little. Admiration lavish is Soptus way. This impressed greatly Caliph.
Could you tell me again, what was that phrase you used?
You mean pecadoli micratum, epcali abrastum? It means, if you don't prepare, then you will be late. Farewell for now, King of the North.
Okay.
So you're the king, eh? Listen, if you're traveling, you have to visit Slathan-ni-Patan.
So you're a shapeshifter, eh?
Aye, that I am. And I apologize for being blunt. We shapeshifters can be defensive, given the way we're treated by the other races. Would it be so tough to visit our land?
Why do you crave this boon?
I want you to see the way your subjects are treated, feared, and hated by others, outcasts in our own land. Why do you let this go on?
I don't understand. Why does this happen?
Our shifting powers are shunned by the other races. They're afraid we'll take their very identities away from them. We're so misunderstood. If only you would come to Slathan and speak to our wise men, you wouldn't be so ignorant.
If other matters allow, I will come to see your plight.
Ask about the Cave of Shifting Dreams. You'll learn much there. Everyone does.
By the way, I hate fairies.
Hee, lucky me. Come to look, and the king I see. Oops. Sorry, Majesty. Fairies speak in rhyme to annoy fair ones like you. It's a bad habit.
I would say so.
You don't wish to annoy me?
Oh, no. I'm an ambassador. I can't afford to be as rude as other fairies. After all, you're the king. The only fair one we have respect for.
Why respect the fair king and no other?
Fair ones are our friends, even if we don't respect them. And kings are important to us, since we have our own king, in addition to being subjects of the fair king. Thus, the king of the fair is to be respected over all others.
Why do you not respect the fair ones?
Do they deserve respect? Tease them just a tiny bit, and they fly off the handle. Steal one little bauble, and they call you a criminal. Fair ones are like children.
Fair ones? You mean humans, right?
Yes, you call yourself humans. I don't know why, but all fairies call humans fair ones.
Why do you seek to annoy fair ones?
Because it's fun. Our wise men argue the question endlessly and have lots of theories. Testing our limits, learning fair one behavior, hidden hostility. I don't know. Perhaps you should ask our king.
There is a fairy king?
Yes, indeed. The great butterfly king, oldest living fairy, and great friend to the fair ones. Surely you must meet him, for he is a powerful magician. If the rumors of your quest are true, you owe it to yourself to see the butterfly king first.
And where will I find the great butterfly king?
Seek the magic forest of Bryn Fan, and get ready for the trial of the forest maze. If you can succeed at that, they will let you see our king. Sorry, Lord, but that is our law when dealing with fair ones.
Ah, so nice to have met you. I must go now.
Goodbye, King of the Fair. May your children be a blessing to you.
Fine wares for my king's journey at a special price.
I'll take some fruit.
And water from the well for good measure. Goodbye, my lord.
The hardy winter fruits look very appetizing and will certainly be useful for warding off both hunger and illness. Did you say anything else?
Fine wares for my king's journey at a special price.
I have all I need, but let's chat for a bit.
At your service, Majesty.
Just how did you know I was going on a journey?
Wait, he didn't say that.
Rumors are everywhere. One is that you travel to face the dread sorcerer in the High Tower Mountains. Say, your Majesty, I hear tell of strange bird creatures that dwell in those mountains. Maybe you'll tell me if those rumors are truth when you return.
I thank you for your confidence. If only I shared it.
Pshaw, Majesty. Neglect not the little things, and the large shall take care of themselves, as my pappy used to say.
A wise man.
Aye, as you are. Good luck, my lord.
Okay, anyway. Alright, well, I'm going to travel to this Bryn Fan place, where the fairies are. I think I'm going to call that an episode. Okay. Yeah, Bryn Fan and Soptus Ecliptus and the High Tower. Okay, well, let's go here. Alright, that's a good spot to call it, guys. Obviously, next time we'll be figuring out the fairies and the fairy maids and all other crap like that, and getting this part of the game done. So, with that, I will catch you guys next time.